In the item shop, the Shoya emote is still here. The Dread Fate skin is here. The Bright Storm Bomber bundle is also here. We got the Siren skin in the item shop. We also have the XO Axes, the Bullseye, the Smooth Moves emote also here. The Shantyfur Squad is also in the item shop today as well. The Dream bundle's in the shop, which is kind of a bad pick. The OG Chapter 1, the Chapter 1, theme season skins are also in the shop. They have a Chapter 1 style, they got a Chapter 2 style, or Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season X, all the styles have to do with the season. That is also out tonight with Risky Raider, Fearless Flusher, and Lucky Leader and Tilted Trooper. The Lady Gaga stuff is also in the item shop still. We got... I didn't buy this still, bro. Chat, there's a... There's a lot of new... They added a lot of new music, chat. And Ed Sheeran. Wow, chat, so we got a bunch of new music packs. No new car in the item shop. That's everything in the item shop today for March 7th, 2024. And guys, I'm doing gifts on my alt account too, by the way, chat, so don't be worried. I'm still doing gifts on my alt. Tiger Sushi, you are the winner of the first gift of the stream. Thank you for supporting the streams and all that. Please take a video opening gift to me on tag me. I appreciate it. The winner of this gift is going to be Blue. Thank you for watching the streams and supporting me. I hope you do enjoy the free gift from the item shop. Wait, where's your name? Oh, my fault. I spelled Blue wrong. There's no E. Blue, thank you for liking and subbing. There's your free gift from the shop. Please take a video opening the gift and tweet it out and tag me. Hope you do enjoy it. What else? Whatever chat says. Oh my goodness, chat.
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, what's good?
Other than coughing up a lung, not much.
Alright, good. So... We've known each other for a long time. How long have we known each other for? How much years? About two? About two?
Three?
Two-ish, three? Around there?
Yeah, around about three.
And you know me personally. Like, personally. We're talking like, you know what I mean. Personal.
Yes, we've talked about personal stuff. We know each other's names, different stuff, yes.
All that stuff. And you're like one of the only close people that I know upon that fact, and we do talk a lot. You know, when I mean, I'll be honest with my chat as well, whenever I'm like having like any relationship issues, stuff like that, I'll always reach out and yeah, just go in general. But I'm gonna keep your name as source and all that, so all that is good. But I do have some questions real quick. You basically, how did it all come up with you contacting me? Approximately February 26th to 27th, I think was the day, I think.
Well, with that, I couldn't hold it any longer. I wanted to talk to somebody who I knew and I trusted, who has just as much love for the game as I do.
Yep.
And who would be excited for some of the new stuff that's coming out, which is why I reached out to you.
Yep. And can I ask why you didn't reach out to, like, known big leakers like Hypex, Sheena, or Fire Monkey? Was it just the trust?
I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
Basically just, I don't know them personally to even have a full-blown conversation to kind of judge them. So that's why I didn't reach out to them.
Yeah. Another question that is one I want to ask, because I have a full list right here, basically, of questions, is that when the playtest first started, like how can you become a playtester? Is what I'm trying to say. How does that happen? Because I don't even know fully how that works. I had multiple people tell me how that works and stuff like that. How do you become a playtester for video games going into the future?
Okay, so for those who actually want to do this, Epic Games sends out emails periodically throughout the month.
Yep.
When you get the email from them, it's basically either tell us your opinion, surveys, what would you like to see.
Yep.
At the bottom of the email, there'll be a link for you to click on for you to be a product tester.
Yep.
I filled it out, and I've been getting emails from them about survey skins, different things I want to see in the game, my opinion and stuff, and also whenever they have their beta tests and stuff.
Like the play test and all that. I know. Yes. I call it. I call the play test or beta test. Everyone says I say it wrong, or I'm mixing up when I say it, but I do mean play test overall. That's like the big word I keep saying. So when you first went into the playtest, what were your expectations? Without leaking anything, saying stuff like that, what were your expectations going into it? Like, were you expecting something crazy, something new, obviously? What were your expectations? Like, what were you expecting?
I went in with minimal expectations because I've never did any work for Epic Games like this before.
Yep.
Other games that I've done a ton of different beta tests for different games, or play tests for different games.
Yep. Are you allowed to speak on those games? Are you allowed to speak on those games at all, or no?
Some of them I can't. Others I can. Like, I tested Tekken 8, the Final Fantasy Rebirth game that just came out. There's been a few other games I've tested. The God of War game.
Holy.
Yes.
Those are some big games right there, actually.
I'm a game nerd. This is what I do.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, can I ask the next question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want you to full on, like, leak to the point, you know what I mean? Like that. I already asked that question. Did you have, because now that most of the bosses are leaked for next season overall, did you have a favorite boss that you did end up going against at all?
That would have been between Ares and Medusa. Mainly because those two were the most annoying bosses to fight. Cerberus was close third, but with him and his wolves, and another thing, if they, hopefully they do, but they did say stuff was subject to change. If they do bring it to where he is a boss, the wolves will jump from clear across the arena to where you are. They have good range. Medusa, getting her to actually spawn, the waves are annoying. You have a bunch of different henchmen to go through before they even show up.
And the henchmen were probably not fully finished yet during the playtest, because they definitely changed the henchmen going into the season, probably.
Yes, they're probably going to wind up. It was just basic, regular suits, gold mask, except for the one for Ares. They had like the gladiator helmets on.
Yep.
But yes, Medusa, she went in kamikaze mode when she came out. She teleported to you and just instantly shockwaved you away. And
I don't fully remember if it was fully said, and if it wasn't, then I'll take credibility and all that for that. If I did get that mixed up, was that Medusa had a stealth style, I think, right?
Yes.
And it was like a hood. It was like a hood type style, like a hood. Like
it was.
So, because when you go to the survey skins, one of the skins is an Isabel remake skin, which is like, if you're in my stream, let's say, if I look up the Isabel skin, you should know who that is. Oh, wait, do I not have the Isabel skin? Hold on. Oh, yeah, all the Isabel skins. It's kind of like a remake of that skin, but it is like a Medusa version, which I feel like they could easily just change that, and it could have just been the Battle Pass one that everyone's been talking about, just with a hood on. But that was just the image I used, and then everyone was calling that fake, of course, which I didn't get a full understanding of the stealth stuff. I just kind of said, you go to the location, Medusa's there, she's in stealth mode. Once you shoot her, she starts freaking out, and she changes to normal Medusa, and then that's when the minions spawn, and she could do her shockwave thing and all that. Like, that's literally what I know about Medusa.
That was based about it, because, okay. When you're going into the part where she's at, she's going to be on the top floor of the arena that she's at. There's 2 bridges that you have to fight on.
Yep.
Right? The minions spawn, you kill the first wave. Next wave comes, you kill the second wave. And then she spawns in one of the little orb crystals that's around the map, around the area.
Yep.
As soon as she comes out, I started loading on her. Ran out of bullets. She teleported to me, shocked me away. I fell off the thing and had to restart over again. So
Yep. Okay.
yeah, she was actually in her stealth mode when she came out. As soon as she shockwaved me away, she switched to where she was in the other part where she has like the snake hair, brown face, and then the dress.
Yep. The one that's the two survey ones. That the hood one may not be if they did scrap the stealth thing, right? Because like I said, all this stuff, chat, all this information is from December. You know how much stuff they could change in 3 months? And I feel like a lot of people don't think that through and understand the fact that they could change stuff, which is possible. And as much as I want to say it, dude, the whole Poseidon, that's one thing I want to talk about next is Poseidon, because I don't think you were shown Poseidon. You said something about like an image that was like blacked out. So it's like this, let's say, chat, where let's say we're looking at Zeus and it's blacked out. It's just an outline. And I just want to know if that's fully true. Like, did you see an outline, or was it just a guess?
It was an outline, because at the end of the test, they gave us a survey.
Yep.
The Poseidon skin was locked.
Yep.
It was, body part was grayed out. His arms, like you can guess, was his arms kind of up, so it looks like a grayed out blob. His face was blurred, so you seen looks like two whiskers or two mustache, long mustache hanging down.
Or something, just something on the face.
Yeah, something on the face. Now, if you look at the Ripley skin, that's the Poseidon skin.
Yep.
The two things that are dripping down in his face,
Yep.
kind of look similar to that.
Oh!
So when I seen that, I was like, oh, that could be it.
Oh!
Because you gotta remember, this was a blacked out image, to where
Yeah, no, I get that. No, I actually get that all my life. I get that. No, I get that. No, I get that. That's my mess up too. The whole beard mustache thing, that's my fault. It's the way it looked, okay? It's just the way it looked.
No, I take responsibility for that. I take responsibility for that, because I'm the one that said, the whiskers, mustache, and stuff. That's my fault. I'm not blaming. Do not blame Pluto for this. This is completely on me. This is my fault.
The next thing, which a lot of people are very interested about, because this is something that we called out. Like, this is the main thing that had everyone having the attention for my Twitter page, PV2 Private. If you guys aren't here from it, shout out to everyone. Even if you're a hater, bro, don't believe in the leaks. You don't have to believe in them. Things can get scrapped. Things can still happen. Anything's possible. Season drops tomorrow. We'll see. But the Hades, I remember it was said, the chain, it was gonna be like a fire chain, or like a fire, like a green fire design chain whip type thing. And basically, I went into a Discord server with a couple other leakers in it, and I shared this information. A lot of the leakers, of course, were instantly like, oh, I'm skeptical of this, because last season I got false leaks, or a couple seasons ago I got false leaks, and I contacted the same leakers, and then it turned out fake because it was legitimately false. Like, they had no proof of doing a play test. It was just straight up their words. There was no proof of the play test at all. They didn't give a date of it, a time, nothing. So then a lot of leakers were skeptical of what I had and what information I held. And then I basically went and, in this Discord server, I contacted a couple leakers. And one of the leakers brought up the word persona in the Discord chat. And then that's when I was like, I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. And I don't know... I've never seen it before. I don't know if it's a game. And it's obviously a game, right? Because I had to do my research. So once they said persona, I instantly went and I contacted, and that's when you said that you found a poster, right?
Yes, that's right. That poster was in the Coliseum with Ares, because the Coliseum that we were played in, it was an open Coliseum. You had the different corridors you can go in and out, broken statues, seats and stuff around. Behind one of the chests was a close-up image.
I'll find the image too, because I have it. I'll show it. The image that looked like the poster was right here, chat. Give me 2 seconds. It looked like this, chat. It looked like this. I don't know if y'all can see it in the chat. It looks like a face with like eyes. It kind of looked like that. You keep going.
Yes, so that was what was there. And you showed me the image, and I zoomed in. That was a dead match. That literally was a dead match.
Yeah. So next thing I want to say, let me just open up my notes. I had questions. I had questions from subs as well, and also people from Twitter. What bosses did you verse in total? Like, all the bosses. Which ones did you verse? And even if you lost, whatever, which ones did you verse?
Cerberus, Ares, Medusa, Zeus would never spawn. They said that it was like an issue with Zeus because they was having issues with.
I believe because Olympus wasn't done either. There was nothing on Olympus yet. Everyone thought it was a rumor that Olympus was coming to the game. In the teaser right here, chat, Olympus is seen, or this is believed to be Olympus. This big building right here. That's meant.
That is Olympus.
That is Olympus. So, what other boss is it? Just them?
It was just those 4 that was actually on the actual test. Now, if they did other tests throughout the course of the next couple of months,
yep,
I wasn't aware of it because they only told us, my little group, my session and everything, and that we couldn't participate for another 3 months. 3 months is coming up. 3 months is actually up today, really.
Yeah.
So when the season drops, there will be probably another test for Chapter 5, Season 3 within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. True. That is true. We talked about Hades and because the new Hades, the one that got leaked, it's like a gas Hades instead of a fire Hades. That's the only thing we got wrong about Hades. We got everything right about Hades, other than the mask, and then of course the gas type thing. Like chat, if you look at this, look at Hades' thing. Hades has like the chain whip thing that has like the gas thing coming out of the snake's head looking thing right here. We all thought that was gonna be fire, guaranteed. That's like literally what it was during the playtest and stuff. It was like a fire chain mythic, and they obviously changed it to gas, which I don't know why they would. Maybe it just kind of matches in a different way. I don't know. When it came to the new green wolves, were they just roaming the map, or they just belong to someone, just Cerberus?
They belong to Cerberus because that was actually what was spawning when you got ready to fight him.
Okay, so
the other wolves on the map were just standard, but in his area, they were black with green glowing eyes.
I mean, yeah, that's what it shows in the teaser. It's glowing mouth, glowing ears, or glowing fur slightly, and the eyes. The Poseidon, another thing we got, like the only thing we got wrong about Poseidon was just the beard mustache mix-up, because you said it was the 2 like clumps that could be on the face, right? But I do believe also we did get the trident right, because it was told, that it was going to be blue, right? The blue, and it's like a full blue scepter. Like, it's a full blue trident, and there's like some, it looks like there's some gold designs on it, which seems to be what we got right. But now about the trident. It is a mythic.
Yes, we were told it was going to be a mythic. They showed a picture of it during the actual like survey part.
Yep.
Because we couldn't actually go and see him because that area of the map was locked. We was told to stay away from that area.
Yep. Okay, the next thing is, I already asked about the wolves. Okay, a lot of people didn't believe this. A lot of people on Twitter called it fake and stuff and didn't believe this, so I want to fully get clarification. When you were versing Ares, did he slightly jump in the air and punch you with his fists and leave a mark on the ground, like an actual, like a small crater type thing, like a hole in the ground?
Yes, like a crack, yes.
So, I really hope that's the case, because in the trailer he's like very fighty type. It seems like because he had, I don't know if that was the mythic from Hades in the trailer where he killed everyone. I think it was, because I saw like the green mist on it. So it does seem like he might be the type, because he's a fighter, right? That's what he does.
Yes, he's the god of war. Now, in the test, he didn't have chain. He had a gun and was jumping around from place to place. But yes, he actually punched you, you took damage and it sent you flying because he's hitting you.
Ethan, this isn't a loop. It's not a loop, chat. As you're saying, sorry.
I'm sorry, it's fine. When you beat him, he dropped a shotgun. Now, we were told that his weapon was still being worked on and being decided on, so it may change later.
A placeholder.
Now,
that's a new word I learned. Placeholder is what everyone calls that.
Exactly. So that is going to change. So if he's on the map, that is going to change.
Okay, so this is a big thing that everyone has been like. This is the big thing that was all over Twitter, where everyone was calling me fake and saying everything's fake that I said. It's about the item shop. You got to say your own opinion about the item shop, right? How bad it's been, because shops were starting to get bad throughout, I believe, November, December, the end of Fortnite OG, that's when shops were getting bad, and that's around that time. The big collaboration I want to ask about is God of War. So, a lot of people, when I said what that employee said, where it was like, well, if you know, then you know, boy. A lot of people are trying to say that's made up.
That's how they actually said it. They tried to sound just like him.
Oh, so they tried to like do like the voice, like, if you know, then you know, boy, like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And, we took that as okay. That's a hint.
Yeah.
Kratos called his son boy. Everybody knows this. Anybody that played the God of War games, he said that.
And Atreus was talked about, but there's no one else like overall talked about.
Nobody else was actually talked about. They just did that one reference.
Only Atreus, Kratos' son. And that is Kratos' son, right?
Yes, that is.
Okay, I'm just double checking I'm not wrong about that.
No, you're actually right, man. You're right.
Another thing is One Piece. This is a big thing that has caused a lot of beef on Twitter. A lot of people have been saying some rude things about me about that when I brought that up. One Piece. There was multiple names that were brought up. The Nami, the Zoro, the Luffy, and Pirate Ship, Dragon Fruit, or Fruit, whatever it is, and something else I can't remember. But were those just things that were talked about slightly, or like voted on, or they brought up, or like did they say it's happening, confirmed, coming, like...
Now, from what I know, they brought it up. It is in the works. I'm not sure if they're done or if they're still working on it or whatever.
Yep.
But they talked about the most popular characters from there.
Luffy,
Zoro,
yeah, or Luffy. Yeah, I don't mean to say it wrong, chat. By the way.
And Name. They didn't mention the pirate ship. They just said the pirate ship.
Oh, pirate ship.
And then the actual power up.
Oh, and then the mythic. There'd be if they do a collaboration, it's just common sense that there's gonna be a mythic with it, obviously. If that just happens, it's just kind of common sense.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Phone call and kicked me off.
Alright, my chat has some questions about Final Fantasy VII and what we know about that. Like, what was like, was there like votes for it? Was it just confirmed like it's in the works, or?
It is basically confirmed that it's in the works. Most of the collabs that we mentioned, there was an email survey that went out back in September, October-ish, for people to put what they wanted to see come into the game.
Yep.
They took all of the high recommended ones and compiled them into this list.
Yep.
Final Fantasy VII was not even talked about.
Really?
They just gave us the name. Yes, they just gave us the name.
Oh, so Final Fantasy, it's in the works though, they just gave the name and didn't really go into talks?
Yes.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, there's your answer
Same
for Final
thing
Fantasy.
Yeah, same thing with Xena and Hercules.
Yeah, that collaboration I knew nothing about, to be honest. I haven't even tweeted about that yet. I know people who took information from us did tweet about that, and took credits for it, by the way. But, yeah, no, I don't know that show. Like, I had to Google it to know the actor.
Which is a good show. So if they do make it, it'll be a great addition to this season.
Agreed. What else? It's Final Fantasy, the girl and the Hercules, One Piece.
Halo Wars threw me for a loop.
The what, sorry?
Halo Wars threw me for a loop.
Yeah, Halo Wars was the most unexpected one, which I think everyone in the chat can agree. The Halo Wars thing, everyone in the everyone on Twitter, everyone was like, "What?" Which the fact that that name was even brought up and voted for really shows that a lot of people did take their time to read that email back to September and do a vote for Halo Wars. Because I can't believe that happened. I can't.
I know. So, like you said, it's make sure you guys pay attention to your emails. You're missing out on a lot of good emails.
Yeah, no, I never did the surveys either. Like, I would always get emailed about it, but I was like, I just saw all of them on Twitter. There's no point in me go voting now, because I thought they always looked at Twitter and, like, would always, like, take everyone's opinions, but they'd never do that for the item shop. They don't listen to anyone on Twitter about the item shops. I'm being honest. Oh, because I don't know, I don't know if I shared this with you. When I was in that Discord server, basically the Persona collaboration, because their Persona 3 is getting a new DLC sometime in March. I don't know the exact date, chat, someone can correct me. But they're getting, like, a new DLC for the game, which does match up, and also one of the people who helped work on Persona 3 or something like that, it was, like, a dev or someone that knows a lot of Persona, they actually did confirm that Epic Games did have a meeting about a collaboration in 2022 and 2023. Which that was that. You can find that on Twitter, chat, if you want to go look. You can go find it. And
Yes,
basically they
you
said
did.
that the Persona 3 main character, like the guy and the girl, are most likely the ones that will be a part of the collaboration if it does happen during March, sometime in March. And then also another question from my chat is there any word on Family Guy or Naruto?
They were never mentioned.
Not at all.
Not at all.
King Kong, Godzilla?
Nothing at all.
Low-key, like, I feel like Call of Duty is getting so lucky with collabs, because they get Kong and Godzilla, like, around the map fighting while the game's going on. Like, that's why I'm jealous of Call of Duty. They get that.
I know, they have so many things, like Hellsing, like, that would have been great to come to this game.
Aquaman was another thing brought up. So, it was, that one was also a weird tweet when I did that one, about, Aquaman and, the brother, Ocean Master, and, the girl, Mira, but everyone says, like, another close friend of mine that also retweeted and said it was true, that it was in the works, was a friend named Unusual, and he also said that it's going to be a comic version of the Mira skin. It's going to be a comic version of her, probably, because they don't want to do Amber Heard, because that would cause issues.
Yes, because of her lawsuit with Johnny Depp, they're not touching it.
Yeah, they don't really care about her, probably. This is a big one. This is a big one that actually a lot of people are mad at me about, that I even brought up the fact, because it was during the playtest. The amount of POIs. So POIs and landmarks, because I never included landmarks in my tweets, which I was dumb about. I didn't know that was a word, low-key. I just thought POIs meant POIs, just new places, even if they're changed or little place. Like, I just thought that's what it meant. But, the POIs and stuff, like, you said there was a total of, like, 8 total changes with landmarks and, like, just regular POIs. Like, just, like, 8 changes, at least. Even locations we already have, but they already changed. Like, they changed in the update.
Yes, because they had them separated by Roman numerals. If everybody knows what that is, it's the I for the 1, the 2 I's for 2, 3 I's for 3.
Yep.
They had the placeholders like that for every single place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we had free range of the map, everything that's there now changed. The mention that it was either the tiger or Montague was in, that one was completely different. It was completely dark, and there was stuff inside that looks like it was green. So Hades might be in there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I said that on stream today. If, like, chat, if you guys go to your maps here, Hades, Lavish Lair is where, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's where I think. I think Lavish Lair will be replaced and put as what Hades, and then Cerberus might be by Rebel's Roost, maybe, because it's a forest area, you know? I don't know. I don't know where, like, because Cerberus, I don't know much. I just know it's probably going to be in a forest, because it's a wolf, right? It makes sense.
The one in the playtest, he was at the very bottom of the map. Like, if you're looking at the map, the very, very bottom.
Yeah.
In, like, a wooded area with trees knocked down, broken columns and statues, and his wolves was there.
Huh. So is that the left or right side? Bottom of the map? Middle? Left, right?
Middle, very bottom.
Oh, okay, so, like... Okay, so, like, around here? Okay.
Yeah, so right around in that part.
And then, what was the other one, chat? Is there anything about a Yakuza Fortnite collaboration? Yakuza? I've never heard of that in my life.
Nothing was mentioned about it.
Nothing was mentioned. When is Giannis coming back to Fortnite? We have no idea, bro. That's just a random one. Oh, this is a big one. Do you know anything about the secret skin in the Battle Pass at all? Or was that just not talked about? Was it in maybe the voting? Was it in maybe any of the voting? Like a skin? Like where Poseidon was seen?
Battle Pass was never really talked about. Now, They didn't. They basically stood with the combat, the movement, the weapons.
Oh, so it's like
the
strictly. It was
bosses.
strictly like battle royale, like just strictly like fighting, like that type stuff, like just items and focus on
Yes.
that. Okay.
Strictly that. They never
Okay.
mentioned anything about any skins coming to the battle pass.
Okay. So what about chat, we already talked about One Piece and God of War. Like go back like 10, 15 minutes, like all that is there. Is there gonna be a wave 3 of TMNT? I don't think TMNT was brought up again, probably. I don't think so.
It wasn't.
No. Because that would have been on the list. It was like, guys, the collabs that we all know about already that were mentioned was the ones that HypeX literally talked about, chat. So give me a sec. I'll just say them out loud because these are already known. Like, if you saw the tweets, you guys already know these. Because all these came to light literally because of me. All of these came to light. Let me see. The Olympus POI is happening. Zeus's... Okay, Zeus's Mythic. That is a question. It has 3 different attacks.
Yes, I am so excited about this coming out. Hopefully they don't change it. If they do, I'm not sure. But when we tested, it was an actual lightning bolt. When you got ready to attack with it, you flew up in the air, you hovered, you could target and move around to hit the person. The first strike, single lightning bolt that did probably about 40 to 80 damage.
Okay.
Second strike, it was a little bit stronger and a little bit more of a cluster.
Okay.
That did round about 60 to 100.
Okay.
The third one was an all area attack. That one basically killed you. Really, all 3 of those together would kill you.
So,
You'd be
and
eliminated
is there
quickly.
like a cooldown for each one, or is it like, I don't... Is there a
You got
cooldown, or...
You got 3 different times you can use it, but
okay.
so the first part didn't act okay. Like when you used it, it didn't take it up to where it's gone. You still had 2 other times to do it.
Okay. And I remember the flying mythic too, the Icarus wings.
Yes,
I remember that got brought up to me. I just never tweeted about it or nothing like that. But I remember it got brought up that there was wings found and then they're mythic. But I was like, okay, well maybe they just made them all mythic if you like found multiple, right? So, but they were called like I don't know how to say the word, bro. The wings though, like it was the mythic wings that belonged to. I don't know if it belongs to her though. Like that's the thing, right?
Okay, so the image that was tweeted with the wings and the female skin.
Yep.
The female skin looks like Aphrodite.
Yep.
The wings are not hers. In mythology, she's the goddess of love.
Yep.
She does not have wings.
Yep.
Her son, Cupid, has wings, but Cupid was never mentioned.
Yep.
Icarus is a demi-human, which is half god, half mortal.
Yes.
So the quote, "Don't fly too close to the sun or your wings will melt," Icarus did that. Those wings are Icarus. Because when you're flying, you can actually clear half the map without actually having the speed burst. You can speed burst.
Yep.
If everybody remember the jetpacks from Chapter 3,
Yep.
they had the little health bar. As soon as you kept using it, the health bar goes down. Same thing with the wings. They have a durability. But when you're not boosting and you're flying, they will deteriorate to where you glide and land. The wings have a 30-second cooldown, and they come back.
Okay.
And you can keep using them.
Okay.
When you speed burst, it makes it go quicker.
Okay.
Now, you can't attack with the wings. When you're hovering, you can dive bomb and actually hit the ground and knock them away, and they take damage.
Okay.
This was in the playtest.
Okay. And Jess, anything else y'all want to ask? Was there anything about jam tracks at all? I know that's a weird one. Maybe?
Nothing about
Nothing
about jam tracks.
No jam tracks, okay. If you win this next game, I'll donate $100. Scott, we're going over leaks for Chapter 5 Season 2 right now, man. I'm... If we could... I mean, can I just play a duo game with you? Would you be down? I'll add you. We'll do faster later, chat. Okay, this is a big one. Do you know anything about the lore, by chance? Like, did they say anything about... Oh, yeah, okay. The hand. If I got this wrong, then I got this wrong myself. But I'm pretty sure... what was said was that, the hand leaves halfway through next season, and then it might build up to something.
Yes, that was what we were told.
And that was 3 months ago. You got told that.
That was 3 months ago.
And then in the tweet today, they literally said in the tweet, "Say goodbye to the hand." So it's either them being lazy, I guess. That's what everyone's saying. They're being lazy, don't want to do a mini event involving the hand, or the hand is just gonna maybe go under the map again, and then it might do something later at the end of the like an event, a build-up event. No one knows. I don't know though.
Exactly, because a lot of this stuff was not actually like went into detail because Epic likes to save things for later. What's the whole saying? Expect the unexpected. This is what Epic does.
Yep. Okay. Sheila bet you won't. Just kidding. Did Midas yacht? Oh wait, one sec. This is another fellow leaker, I believe he asked this question. Give me a sec. Can I just open up chat real quick? Oh.
Hey, go ahead.
Can I just open up my chat real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. One sec, I'll read your comment. My fault, man. It blew past the screen. I'm sorry, man. Well, I'll one sec. Trying to find it. It was Burn Leaks. I hope you can comment it again if I can't find it, bro. Oh, there it is. Okay. Did Midas Yacht get updated because the Solid Snake loading screen from this season, you can see different guards in the background? So they're basically saying, does the yacht? So does the yacht get like the yacht that's on the map right now get anything changed to it, you think, or no?
I didn't see the yacht when I was down towards that part of the map.
Yep.
Midas was never talked about.
No Midas, but I do know Floor's Lava mode has to return though. That's all I've been seeing. People talk about is Floor's Lava. I saw a bunch of stuff in the files involving Midas presents Floor's Lava. So the mode has to return, but there was no Midas talked about. No Floor's Lava, no lava in general was talked about. A volcano even?
Not even a volcano. Nothing. I didn't even see a volcano on the map because I cleared the map a few different times before we started focusing on the bosses.
Yeah. Okay. Someone says about Travis Scott, which obviously I can guarantee you Travis Scott was not brought up. I'm a guess.
Travis Scott was not brought up. None of the rare skins were brought up other than when we were having the debate about not wanting rare items to come back because it brings down the value of your account.
No, when I actually when I tweeted that on Twitter, no one believed that fact. They're like, oh, he's just making stuff up now. No, some playtesters chat were literally like, I don't want these skins to return because they should stay rare. Oh, the fresh emote, I don't have it, but guess what? I want to keep it rare. Like, really? Really?
All of this happened. This was a 10 to 15 minute debate that had to be stopped by the Epic Games people because it was getting to the point of people was getting their feelings hurt and starting to get it.
Like they were beefing? Like they were actually beefing because of Fortnite pixels, of them returning?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, wow, I didn't even know that. I didn't know about them actually like beefing to the point where like an Epic Games play had to be like, hey, stop. Wow. That's embarrassing for the Fortnite community.
It was sad. It was very, very sad.
Spider-Man No Way Home, was it mentioned?
No Marvel or Spider-Man or anything was actually mentioned.
Alright, what's poppin', what's good? Jelly, what's up, 1, 2, 3? Augments, this is a big one. Were augments talked about? Were they seen? Or...
They were seen in the playtest. That was a few that popped up. She said that they would be... That they, would be making a return. So, yes, that was what we were told. And yes, they were in the playtest when we did it.
I'm excited for that. Like, medallions, I don't want no medallions, right? No medallions? None? That were during the playtest? 0?
There were no medallions during the playtest at all.
Thank God!
No hint of them, no things on the map saying where they was located, none whatsoever.
Is Atlantis underwater or just like Coral Castle? Okay, so... If we're getting to this conversation again, chat, I did bring up the POI stuff, but during the playtest, there was, like, 3 locations that probably weren't finished, or 2 of them, at least, that weren't done. It was, like, blocks, floating blocks.
There were 3, roughly about 3, and they were all towards the snow part to the bottom right corner of the map.
So, around here, all the way up here, chat, 01 chat, I have to... Up here, like, you guys know what I mean, like, the snow, top right of the map, and then, of course, the bottom right of the map leading to the water, so... Do you think there's a chance for an Atlantis? Maybe?
I think so, especially with Poseidon being the god of water, and...
Yeah, because, like, where would he be located, you know? Like, where would he be located?
thing I can think of, the melting part of the ice that revealed the plane.
Yep.
I'm thinking probably there. Don't quote me on it, but I'm thinking probably there.
Well, yeah, because it also wasn't finished yet, so we won't even know until the actual season drops. So right there. Yeah. Okay. So.
Because there's a lot of stuff that Epic hasn't confirmed or released yet because they wait until the start of the season when the season trailer starts. So
yep.
You may see a lot of stuff that we mentioned.
Well, no, because everyone's already judging everything based off 20 seconds from this video from today. Everyone's already judging everything based off 20 seconds. And, like, I'm being honest, chat. Everything we see in this video right here in thumbnail, this is not everything coming to the season. For a fact. This is not everything coming to the season. And
because 20 seconds isn't enough for anything to rank anything out.
Like, sure, we saw a few things. Everyone's saying that it might be Luffy in the binocular, the scope sighting. I think I can show you guys the picture of what looked like Luffy. Everyone's fighting with each other on Twitter about it, which I have no opinion on it. But the Luffy is right here, chat. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna call him Luffy. I don't make people mad, but it's like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does that look like? You know? It could be anything. It could be the demon skin. Where's that? This is pre-recorded. Yes, this is definitely pre-recorded, bro. I streamed Item Shop, and then This is going on now. Like, it's definitely pre-recorded, bro. I'm looking at my chat right here. Okay? And I'm also, like, I'm on chat right here as well. One sec, chat. Got you. Hold on. That's Quagmire. Family Guy wasn't talking about, though. You said that.
Yeah, Family Guy was never talked about. I mean, if I had to look at it, sorry, from when I zoomed in on it, the guy's wearing a red shirt and blue pants.
Yep.
We all know, I'm not saying that it is. I like to think that hopefully that it may be.
Yep.
But Luffy has that stance to where when he's getting ready to fight, he has his legs up and he bends down like he's getting ready to charge.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not saying that it is, but to me it looks like him, but don't quote me on it. I hope it is, but you know, we won't know until we actually see it.
Yeah, true. Dominic said it can't be Luffy. There's no copyright in the end of the trailer. Epic would get sued. I mean, I also get that, but it's also a 20-second trailer. They didn't drop the full trailer yet. The gameplay trailer, it could have the collaboration thing in it or the copyright stuff, whatever. But anything's possible. We still have 2 trailers to drop still, right? I think there's 2 more.
Yeah, there should be.
There's a storyline one, and then there's the gameplay one. So, and chat, if you guys didn't hear about One Piece stuff, just go back in the stream. If you don't know how, double tap the screen like this, and then literally go back in the stream, like, I'd say go back about 40 minutes, bro, to hear that conversation. Is there any hints for Chapter 5, Season 3 from playtesting? Because they're playtesting Season 2, so I doubt it.
That should hopefully be coming up soon with a invite or email saying that it's ready, but nothing when we did the playtest, no.
So it's all based on Season 2?
Yes, all based on Season 2.
Any new modes by chance? Any new... and also, I want to bring up Disney. Was Disney talking about... Disney's not happening probably till like 2 years from now, chat. They announced it years early.
Nothing about Disney, no new modes was actually talked about or focused on.
Yep. That's probably just a different group of testers, probably, though. Because you said there's, like, multiple groups.
Yes, there's multiple sessions, multiple things. So one group may have just been focusing on, like, the mechanics and weapons. One group may be focusing on the story and stuff. You never know, because they have different groups that do different things. They don't all take care of one section.
Okay. Another thing... So I won't take up your time going forward. I'll probably, like, 10 minutes or something. Mods and attachments. That's something I never asked. Did you get to experience new mods, attachments? Do you
Most
know?
of the weapons already had some of, like, the attachments on it, so there wasn't an actual, like...
There wasn't, like, vaults to open up or anything like that to, like, change the attachments?
No, there was none. And no, actually, no vaults, really, period.
No vaults?
Now, I'm not saying that they're, like, not going to be inside of the...
Oh, just during the playtest. Okay, I get it. I know what you mean. Okay. So no... So you couldn't really test and see what they exactly were called and stuff, but, like, I know... I can't remember the name. I remember someone said one of the names of them, but... Did the guns seem more smoother, at least? Like, while shooting and stuff?
They did.
Okay.
There was one gun that had recoil. I want to say it was the one that was in the picture that the female skin with the wings were holding.
Yep.
That one had a ton of recoil, so that one was a bit hard to control.
Yep.
Okay, the one that Zeus had was OP, so that's probably going to be everybody's more go-to gun.
Yeah, Olympus will probably be the #1 location because Zeus is there with the lightning mythic, and then I just want to see Poseidon's, bro. Like, Poseidon is like my #1 favorite god because the color blue, I just love it. But I really hope Poseidon has like an Atlantis or like some sort. People are saying Coral Castle, which I guarantee you there is nothing said about Coral Castle with your playtest. I guarantee it. Like, I doubt it.
You hit the nail on the head. There was nothing said about Coral Castle.
Nothing said about Coral Castle.
Nothing.
Do you know where the arena POI is? Like, do you remember where it was on the map? By
The
chance?
one with Ares on it?
Yeah.
That one was the right sides.
Like
towards
by
the very
by Hazy
end.
Reckless? Or was it
Look at
replacing
the map.
Reckless?
I think it was actually replacing Reckless.
Replacing? So I remember that was circled
Yes.
on the thing. Reckless was getting replaced. So, I mean, that would make sense as a big arena. It kind of does make sense if it's a big building, because if it's the building from Chapter 2, Season 5, like that big one, it does make sense. But we'll have to see. So there's a lot that were like, oh, that's a good one. Does the train still exist on next map?
The tracks were there.
Okay. But maybe during the playtest they didn't have the train going, so it's 50-50. It's 50-50.
I can't remember any trains going, but I was mainly focused on the mythics, the flying, and the fighting. So I was, yeah.
Okay, do you know if, Palmer, I'm literally looking at the comments, I'm reading comments from my PS5. It's asking for gifts and stuff and customs. I'm not doing that right now because we're focusing on the leaks. That's the whole point of this right now. We already asked about Travis Scott, guys. There's nothing said about Travis Scott. 0 things. Movement. He already brought up the stuff about the wings, chat. He already brought all that up. But, I mean, if you have to hear it again, it has, like, a swooping attack, kind of like a dive attack, right?
Yes.
A dive
and
attack.
you can fly pretty far. And
fly far, yeah.
the
And there's
wings
boost, right? There's
will
a boost?
deteriorate. Yes, there is a speed boost, yes.
Okay. Locker UI, is there a difference, maybe? Did you see anything?
Didn't get to go into the locker. It was mainly just the lobby.
Just the
and
lobby
that was it.
battle royale. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna guess, was the lobby background like a type, like ruin, like temple type, I'm gonna guess? Like, kind of like that, obviously, for a background?
Yes, it was a temple with water coming, cascading down on the right and left side.
Okay. Interesting.
And that was a white temple in the middle, which looks like it might have been Olympus, probably.
Yep. I'm Unreal rank. Kratos, guys, we already talked about Kratos, guys. This has been like a 45-minute conversation, so if y'all have to go back to the stream about 45 minutes, I will. Like, do you guys want me to cut this into the, like, the actual stream after chat? Like, I will. I'll cut this into the whole item shop. It'll be a long item shop video / all the stuff that we talked about in it as well. Will Rick and Morty ever return? Not Rick, though. The Morty stuff?
Nothing about Rick and Morty. I'm sorry for you, Rick and Morty lovers. Nothing about that.
Okay, is there anything about Stoneheart? Hold on, I'll read it. Wait, okay, is there anything about the grapple blade? Did you see that in there at all?
The grapple blade was not there.
Dang, that's
So I'm
rotation's
not-
gonna suck if there's not wings around the map, like all over, I hope. It's gotta be a droppable item, right? A big 20
Yes,
bomb
it
from
has to be
Chase,
a
and can I
droppable item.
join? Chase, I don't know if we want anyone joining at the second, but I mean, after I could play a game with you if you'd like. A 2-bomb from World Music Theory saying, is there any news on Master Chief coming back? We just talked about that about 40 minutes ago as well. Master Chief is, like, if the Halo Wars collaboration, they went through with it after, 3 months ago when it was talked about, I would say Master Chief would return, and then also they'd bring, like, something else. Like, I was thinking maybe, like, a red versus blue, like, Halo skins. Like, maybe one red and then one blue Halo skins. That's what I think. Not confirmed. That's just what I think. Noel, it's good. Sharks at the Atlantis POI? I hope. Seriously, if there isn't an Atlantis POI, because there was 3 POIs in the works that were not accessible during the playtest. What about Deadpool?
It would be nice for them to come back.
Yeah, true.
Nothing about Deadpool or Marvel.
Nothing?
Nothing.
God. Well, also, the movie wasn't announced yet, so I mean... I don't know, bro, because the movie drops this month, doesn't it, chat?
I think it comes out the middle part of this month.
Chat, we already talked about mod attachments. There's a few that got added, but he couldn't go to, like, one of the things in the vault to change the attachments and stuff and see what they are. And I don't even think he considered going into, like, his inventory and, like, hovering over the gun and seeing if you could... I don't know. I've never even done that myself, to be honest, but... There isn't vaults either, chat. Apparently in the playtest there was no vaults. So... That's a little bit interesting, but it could change. I feel like there might be a vault at, like, the Hades location in Olympus for just extra loot, but... It's gonna be, like, the same thing we have now, kind of. Demon Slayer. Was there anything about Demon Slayer?
Nothing about Demon Slayer, sadly.
What about... Guys, we talked about One Piece like 45 minutes ago. Just go back, double tap your screenshot if you want to go back. Double tap your screen and then go back about like I'd say go back about an hour. Go back an hour, bro. One Piece we talked about like an hour ago. 15k last offer, you're gonna carry me? Okay, 15k, bet. Hyperload's good, man. What did the playtester actually see for Persona? One second, let me just read out the full thing. What did your playtester actually see about Persona? Like, do we have anything concrete? What about the poster people were mentioning? Or is it a mention from Epic? I'll let you say that one.
Alright, so there was a poster of an up-close image of a guy with messy hair, and you've seen his eye.
I'll show it. I'll show it.
Pluto. Thank you.
I'll show it. If I can. Yeah, this right here, chat. This is kind of what the poster looked like. I don't know if it had color or not. I'm guessing it did.
It did. It had color.
Okay, so if it did, then it's probably this one, chat. It's this one. It's probably this one.
Yes, it's that one. I seen it. I zoomed in on it to make it look like what I seen.
Yep.
Because we couldn't do anything. We was on camera the entire time.
Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen Wave 2, because there was actual leaks about that for the cup. Was that talked about at all? Jujutsu Kaisen as well? At all?
Nothing at all. Well, they didn't say anything to our group about it, so nothing at all.
Yep, okay. Is there anything about The Simpsons? I know this is a random one. Obviously, we would have known if there was something about Simpsons. It would be public already if we did.
Exactly, yeah. There's nothing about any other collabs other than the ones I had mentioned that they told us about.
10 Bomb from Totally saying my friend can also join. We'll see, bro. I have to also go live again in like an hour, bro. Is there anything about Eddie Brock's return? Which, guys, I'm being honest, bro. Eddie Brock's return is possible either way because Eddie Brock was, his stuff was updated for Item Shop for an Item Shop test thing that happened, and a bunch of other skins were part of it, but Eddie Brock's Item Shop API is updated, and the Marvel background, like, here's what I'm trying to say. For this new Item Shop UI that we got, you know how there's backgrounds, like the red background here? Eddie Brock got his, like, Marvel background finally for the new Item Shop design, like the new UI. Pixel, what's good, bro? Mickey Mouse? Guys, nothing about Disney got talked about, guys, because Disney collab is years from now, bro. They announced it years in advance. Augments are not... Wait, no, augments are seen. Yes, there was a few augments that were seen. Is there any detail on the augments by chance? Any details that you remember?
There was one about the fruit, like the gold, like the apples dropping and stuff.
Yep.
There was one about a zero gravity jump.
Yep.
I can't remember the other ones that popped up.
I know, it's probably like fast where you like click it and then you don't really read through it. I'm kind of like that. I get it. No, because I didn't expect the exact augments to be remembered, but I mean a few of them. Because I know the golden apple thing. I don't know if they kept that or not. I guess we're gonna find out. But the golden apple was supposed to be like a healable that you guys would find like in droppables. Like it'll be on the floor or something, or it'll be like in like those fruit boxes. Like the thing would be there. What about rank skins? Rank skins? The rank skin. I think we already know about that. That's the skin that's at Ruined right now as we speak. That's the NPC. We already knew about that.
Odyssey.
Yeah. Is Street Fighter coming back to the item shop? Yeah, you hear anything about that? Chun-Li? No?
Didn't hear anything about that.
God, bro. No item shop return stuff? Like, did no one at, like, none of the playtesters was like, hey, I want Chun-Li back. Did none of them say that?
One of the female playtesters She wanted Yuri Han, which is the newer assassin that's obsessed with Chun Li back in the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if
Yuriko.
that's
What is that?
What
is Yuriko? What?
Her name is Yuri Han. She has. Well, I'll send you I'll send you an image in the thing in a minute about her.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted her because they love her.
Okay. I'll wait for that.
So I'm not sure
I've never heard of it. If it's an anime or a game, I just never have heard of it. Probably.
No, she's actually in Street Fighter. I think she was added in Street Fighter.
Oh,
5.
it's a Street Fighter skin.
Yeah, she's a Street Fighter.
If it happens,
yes.
but it was a recommendation from a playtester, chat. So don't take that crazy. Okay. It's pronounced Juge. Okay. What about? Oh yeah. We're snipers in the playtest.
Yes, there was a sniper. Well, DMR, so to speak, in there. Yes.
Okay.
That was one in there.
Okay, that's not that bad then. Okay, I'm about to say if it's like the 200 sniper in the head type one. Are they doing anything with Aquaman?
Actually, like multi-shots.
Oh, multi-shot? Okay, so it's probably DMR, the new DMR version. For anyone asking about, wait, didn't the King of the Hill emote get leaked? Wait, which one are we talking about? I've never heard King of the Hill. I've never heard of that. Fill me in. What is that? What is King of the Hill emote? Aquaman. Palmer, we talked about Aquaman about an hour ago, bro. But the skins that were most talked about, that were like the most voted to come if Aquaman does get a collaboration in this season or in the future, it'll be Ocean Master, another reskin of Aquaman, a updated movie version, and then it'll also be a Mira, which is Aquaman's wife, which it won't be exactly her. It'll be like a comic book version because they don't want to do the Amber Heard version. So yeah. How was the lobby in game? Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. Did you get to see like Spawn Island at all?
The island did not spawn.
Oh, so it was just like
because they had certain things turned off.
Yep.
Yeah, they had certain things turned off to kind of not really make the map glitch out and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's fair. Palmer, I just talked about it, bro. I literally just talked about it. Ballistic shield, you hear anything about that? A ballistic shield?
The shield was not mentioned, not seen at all.
So there is not one? Shouldn't be? At least during the playtest?
There shouldn't be, because it wasn't, and during the playtest, I didn't see a shield.
Okay. Hybrid server? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What is hybrid? Guys, we know nothing about the Battle Pass. Other than what's already been confirmed by Epic Games themselves with the teaser right here, of course. We already know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already know 6 of the skins, and people are saying there's going to be 8 skins or 7 skins. So, yeah. We're still expecting, hopefully, Medusa to be one of the final ones. But Medusa was a crazy boss. You show shop? Yeah, I got you, bro. In the item shop, we got nothing new today. All we got was the new music tracks. That was it, bro. That was literally it. How about the wings? We talked about the unusual. What's good, bro? I'm about to give you mod unusual, by the way. One sec. But no, as I was saying, sorry, chat. Basically, at the end of the day, a lot of the information is from a playtest from December. So everyone has to understand that, like, put that in their mind for a second and think about it. Everything that has been said and leaked and talked about was from 3 months ago. It was by the time Fortnite OG was coming to an end. So that is like a lot of things to understand because they can change a lot in 3 months. They could change absolutely a lot. And it's all about, because the things they changed for Hades was the look. It was supposed to be green fire, and they changed it to green gas. The Poseidon skin, honestly, they saw an outline of it, but it was like, let's say if you're looking at this skin, it's like all, like, it's like just all, like, pure black, and then there's like an outline, like outlining the skin. That's what happened for the Ripley Poseidon. And Source here thought that it could have been like a mustache or a beard, but after seeing the teaser, it really could have been like the bubble thing that'll be on his face, like the slime that'll be on the face. And then the wolves we got right, Cerberus we got right. The wings, I didn't really get to say much on that. I know my source did, but I didn't get to say much about it, but it was true as well. And then Artemis, I don't know what she has. I don't think she has anything.
Artemis wasn't on the map, but Greek mythology, Artemis is the god of the hunt, so she should have a bow.
A bow. That's what we think, at least. Because, like I said, the eight constellations, they only showed us like 5 of them or 4 of them, I think. So we're still missing like a bunch of like the other, like Medusa's constellation. Like, there, how much constellations are we missing, chat? I don't even know how much we're missing. Like 4? I think 4, 3.
They showed 3. They showed Zeus, Hades, and
Aphrodite. Aphrodite.
Yeah, Aphrodite. So there's about 5 more that's actually missing.
Interesting. Yeah, guys, Medusa in the playtest was a boss. She was a boss. She had, like, an ability. Okay, so a lot of people, I'm repeating this again because a lot of people on Twitter did not believe this when I brought it up, and a lot of leakers that apparently, I guess, they did a playtest themselves. They know exactly what's coming out. Basically, they went to a location. Medusa was there. She was wearing a hood. She had a hood style, a stealth style is what I'm trying to say. She was like this. Then the second you shoot her, she started freaking out, and then she would go into her normal form, and then she'd start fighting you. Then if you get too close, she does like a shockwave, like bounce type thing, like where it just shoots you away, and then that was it. So, yeah. That's like the whole thing about Medusa. And were you able to kill Medusa, or was she hard?
She was hard. She was crazy hard. I couldn't kill her.
Well, yeah, too, because you probably didn't have time to get like looted up and stuff.
No, I didn't. I was working with a pistol and a shotgun.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you're not killing the boss. I can't even kill the mythic boss with a shotgun with that. I can't see in game. Same. I can't wait either. I hope the Medusa wasn't scrapped. I doubt it was, because the constellation was on the chest, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And like, why put the constellation if it's not? And they didn't include it in any of the teasers, so maybe it's part of the storyline teaser or the gameplay teaser. They're gonna drop everything for us. That's gonna be a complete surprise. But Fortnite definitely, like, they're hyping up the trailer even more. Like, they literally said set your alarms. They have way more stuff that we've not seen yet. Someone said, what happened to Peely? Do you know?
Peely was not mentioned.
Chad, that was, like, obvious, bro. Last question for me.
Yes.
But is the Arcane skin named Jinx? Any news on them returning? If there's any news, chat, it would probably be around the time that they drop a new season for that TV show.
Yeah, it wasn't anything about them at all. I wish, because I would love for them to come back. Even though I have them, I would love for them to come back.
Yeah, same. Has-Been Hotel? Nothing?
Nothing about Has-Been Hotel either.
Dang.
I doubt that they would do a collab with them, but...
I mean, they did emote.
Yeah, they did. They did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they did an emote, which it's possible. Adventure Time?
Nothing about Adventure Time.
Bullet Drop. Is that still obviously a thing? Like, did you pay attention to that at least? I know that's a weird one.
I didn't really pay attention to it.
Oh, the thing we also tweeted about. We made a bunch of news about the Hermes skin. Everyone copied the tweet and was retweeting and stuff like that. The Hermes. So Hermes was an NPC at a location.
Yes, he was the NPC at the Orchard Grove. And
he just sold like wings, like rotation, like kind of like what, like rotation, like the not the mythic one, but like just simple rotation.
Yes, we actually sold the wings. He sold the wings and the apples. You can find the apples on the ground. You can find the wings and stuff on the ground, or you can go and buy them. But yes,
so guys, it's literally like there's gonna be mythic wings, which do obviously probably the okay. This actually might be it. So the mythic wings, that's the one you're able to do attacks with, maybe like crazy attacks, like strong attacks, stuff like that, and fly longer. But then the normal rotation, it's replacing the grappling glove from this season, and it's gonna probably be like the new just rotation where you fly around. You could use the fighting skills, but it may not do much. Because I don't know if you got to see the damage of it at all. And thanks for the 50 bomb chase, and I'll let you join after, I promise.
I actually did it a few different times with some of the people, like the players there, but it did about 80 damage.
Someone actually said this, Unusual said this. Chapter 5, Season 2, X-Men 97. Chapter 5, Season 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, that's interesting, because nothing on Marvel was brought up. So, I mean, we wouldn't know that at all. So, if you know, then you know. But, no, nothing about Marvel is brought up, at least for their playtest. But, I mean, others, remember, there's other groups who got to playtest as well, which they might have the info.
Exactly, because they do playtest throughout the entire time before
Before anything happens, yeah. No, I get that. Kingdom Hearts. Guys, if you're saying random stuff, I don't know what it means. Nick A30 skin, I don't think they're gonna probably share that with playtesters, not gonna lie. I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about any icons.
Oh, do you know about the location where Hermes was during the playtest?
He was in, is it?
I'll open my map.
Pleasant Fields?
Pleasant Fields?
I think it's the one with the orchards.
Wait, Fencing Fields or Pleasant? Pleasant Plaza. There's two locations, because...
Fencing Fields. Is that one with the orchard?
Fencing Fields has the... Like, it's in the farm. Like, that's
yes, it's the one with the farm that had the trees growing, that the 0-point fruit or the zero gravity fruit is at.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's here. Like, the big field where you get the okay, yeah, the mini fruit, yeah. That's Fencing Fields.
That's where he was at.
So he was at Fencing Fields, that's where he was during the time? During the playtest, chat. During the playtest.
Yes, during the playtest, that's where he was.
Someone said Apollo.
Apollo was not seen or mentioned.
Got it there. Skinwalker? I doubt they're bringing Skinwalkers to Fortnite. Godzilla X Kong was not talked about either. Completely random question, but are they going to add any emotes that are relevant to K-pop? Yeah, was there any emotes you got to vote on or talk about?
No emotes. They disabled a lot of the emotes and stuff, and a lot of the stuff that we can actually do. So there was no emotes that we could actually do.
God. Five Bomb from Nerve J saying, giving you my last $5. I'm too tempted to spend it on big girl. On big girl?
Okay.
Bro. On me? Are you calling me a big girl? A little bit weird. Pluto's the Alto skin coming back. That's, what skin does that belong to again? I can't remember. I think that's... That Alto is like the... I have the skin. I know who you're talking about, but that's random. Like, that's just, honestly, that's just like a random skin to return to the shop. Like, that's like... It's just random if that does return. Secret skin is unknown, chat. Secret... Okay, actually, let's say something real quick. If you had to guess, and this is not 100% confirmed, not even confirmed at all, this is a prediction. If you had to guess what the secret skin could be, if there is a collaboration secret skin, what do you think it would be?
If I had to guess, take it with a grain of salt, I would hope it would be One Piece.
And that's why everyone looks at that same picture. That one with the zooming in on the scope. Everyone's stuck on that one. Where was Medusa, and do you think where was Medusa located? Do you know that?
She was to the
during the playtest
in a dark arena, like a dark temple area.
Like dark arena temple area with ruins, kind of.
Yes.
And where was that at on the map?
That was on the far left side of the map, where
Ritzy, Riviera, Pleasant, like between there.
Between there, yes, because it was just like a gray blob, and then there was like the building that was there. So
somewhere around here. Okay, I get it. And no, there's nothing about Midas, chat. New locker, there's nothing, guys. They couldn't really do much with their locker, chat. They were in the lobby, and then they would just be put in the game. They couldn't access locker. KDJ was good. Nothing but emotes. There's no locker UI. What length? Bro, what are you saying, Mike? While Source was playtesting, was there a vote or question on crew packs coming back? That's a big one. Did they talk about crew packs at all?
They didn't at all.
God! Okay, well, their answer. Ranked? Yeah, there's gonna be a ranked skin. This is $2. Is for real my last $2. Get yourself a McChicken. I will, bro. I need to eat food. I need to go live again soon, literally in like an hour, bro. I might delay it a little bit so I can eat, but... Is the hand... Okay, this is a big thing. Oh, no, we talked about this. The hand, okay. Playtesters were told, like I said, I did this on Twitter. No one believed me on Twitter. But playtesters were told that the hand was supposed to stay halfway through next season. And then, whatever happens. But then now when they did their tweet today, they said the hand is saying goodbye or something like that. So they confirmed the hand is leaving, or maybe the hand something's... I don't know. I don't know. The hand was supposed to stay, though. Like, is that correct? It was supposed to stay during the playtest at the time.
It was supposed to stay.
So
maybe getting something big geared up for mid to end season. We don't know, but they told us the hand was staying.
I honestly think that we're gonna get like a Titan versus Gods event type thing.
That would be nice, especially with the big stone statue of Ares.
Yeah, true. Like the Ares stands up and fights. That'd be crazy.
That would.
Whose hand? Yeah, do you know whose hand it was in the ground at all? Do you know exactly who, or is it just a Titan? Just a random, we don't know.
We asked because I thought it was Hephaestus.
Yep.
But other people said it might have been Prometheus.
Yeah, I think it might have been Prometheus, Zeus's dad, because it matches the storyline too, if you think about it. Because it's Zeus's dad. Like, he's coming up to fight Zeus, his own son, and then also fight the other gods, and they have to work together to kill him. That's what I thought.
Because Zeus did imprison his dad in the underworld, so...
Okay, then it makes sense. That literally makes sense for it to be Prometheus, or whatever the name was just said. Does the Devil May Cry skins? Anything to talk about that?
None about Devil May Cry.
Who are you talking with? Source. Person who played Chapter 5 Season 2 early. Months ago. And if you guys have not looked at Alier's videos on leaks, anyone, if you look up Fortnite leaks, I'm guaranteeing you all my tweets have been in their videos. Imagine if they added Kronos, which is, the god's dad. Bro. That'd be crazy. Kronos is Zeus's dad. Oh, it's Cronus. Okay, who's Prometheus?
Prometheus? I'm sorry, I think I got it wrong.
Yeah, I think I got that wrong too. What's up, CW?
Prometheus is, I think, the one that had the world. No, that was Atlas.
Someone in the chat tell me, bro. We're not crazy good with gods.
I feel ashamed. I'm a mythology buff, and
yeah, Cronus is Zeus's dad. Okay. Does he know what tier Hades is? Nothing about the battle pass was talked to them. Prometheus is one of the Titans and a god of fire. I mean, that does make sense for it to be Prometheus then, because the hand was like fire lava. That makes sense. Anything to say about Chapter 15, Season 3? Yep, we're gonna have a Doritos bag skin. We're gonna have another Chun-Li skin. We're gonna have
McDonald's and Burger King gonna fight in the
yep,
background.
McDonald's, Burger King are gonna fight, obviously. Let me see what else. Prometheus is best known for defying the Olympian gods by stealing fire from them. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Would Source be able to playtest another season or no? It kind of depends right now, to be honest.
I hope so. I would like to, but...
It kind of depends.
Yeah, it depends on what they're gonna do after after this.
Yeah. Don't laugh either, child. God, don't laugh. And like I said, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. I get it. If you do believe me, you believe me. But some things will happen, some things may not, because they might get changed. It's a playtest from 3 months ago. And they had more tests going through it up to now to the release. But I love y'all, man. Have a great night. I'm glad I could do this stream. And yeah. I'll see y'all later, okay? Stay safe, please. Please go eat food, drink some water. And I love you guys, man. Please.